And a good Monday morning to you. This Velco Weather Hazards Outlook is now the rest of today, Monday, through next Friday, April the 8th. No utility impacts through the work week. Model skill not optimal, but some potential for a significant storm system that will develop this weekend. This will be updated by midweek. Travel issues with light snows across the southern two-thirds of Vermont for today, with the current snow moving across the region. And again, we'll see late Wednesday night into Thursday the possibility for a messy mix of precipitation types. The best project weather will happen on Tuesday tomorrow, though it'll be blustery at times. And this will happen into most of the day on Wednesday, where some light flurry activity will be working in very late in the day from west to east. Looking at a storm system right now that is relatively weak in nature, but it is bringing us some snow, and light snows across far northern areas, dusting to maybe a half inch, a quarter inch, and then you're looking at nothing across the northern tier with a little hints of sunshine. This weather system will bring potentially as much as 3 to 6 inches across an area of southern New England. A little bit north of New York City, looks like mainly just rain or rain-snow mix, and that's not going to be a problem for down further to the south. This system is exiting. Looks like the Red Sox opener will be able to get going as the last of the precipitation, the back end, will be moving out of Cleveland. So later on today for Red Sox home opener, temperatures, by the way, very, very cold. Looks like right around 30, 32 degrees, and those temperatures will be falling as we head into the later innings. So this is our current weather system. You can see it tracking through portions of Vermont and then beginning to exit out. This is valid about 8 o'clock this evening, and then whoop, it's pretty much out of here, even across southern Vermont, as we'll start to see some late day clearing and clearing skies overnight. High pressure builds in for a beautiful day tomorrow. A little bit of a northwesterly wind at first in the morning hours through about maybe early afternoon, and then those winds fall off, but a little blustery. Looks like it'll be low, below threshold, so no real issues for impacts. That high pressure system then marches on through. It looks like it heads off the coast, and we start to open the door for a little bit of flurry activity. This is valid about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is valid at 8 o'clock. That would be Wednesday evening. And this is where we could see a little bit of flurry activity, some light snow shower activity begin to change over and mix with some freezing rain and sleet. And then that changes over to some rain showers as we head into the late morning hours on Thursday. Then we have a complex weather system that mostly moves off to our east on Friday and Friday night. This is a very complex situation, but you see this upper low is going to be in the vicinity here, and that may slow down the progress of that Friday system and consolidate something that could be much more important for our area over the weekend. Right now, way too early. The models have been flipping and flopping, and very low model skill currently. GFS ensemble presentation here on the 4th of April. A little bit of light snow shower activity or flurry activity, and this is centered again on Burlington, Vermont. So a couple good days here until very late in the day. This is about 0Z, about 8 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday. And you can see just the beginnings of a little bit of mixed precipitation changing over to rain. We're not looking at extreme amounts of precipitation, relatively limited here. But then GFS ensemble has this beginning to dry out pretty quickly, but this is a little bit in air. Looking at the station temperature plot data, this is at surface or close to surface below freezing, and then we get into slightly warmer conditions up around the mid and upper 30s. That'll happen on Wednesday, and then going below freezing, and then we have this warm surge. So this is painting basically warmer conditions toward the end of the week, and then a pretty significant cool-off once again. Same thing at 850 millibars, approximately the height of Mount Mansfield. Temperatures go above freezing at this height. This means precipitation type in the form of rain, and that would be that mix of precipitation and changing over the rain showers, and then a sharp cool down once again thereafter. Looks like down the road a piece we might be back getting into that sort of mixed precipitation type. But you can see model guidance is pretty much all over the place here once we get past about Thursday into Friday. Precipitation again, total 7-day total precipitation. This is valid from Monday through the following Monday, April the 11th. And it looks like we're in the vicinity of 2 inches, 1.5 inches almost 2 inches in some parts of Vermont with total precipitation. A lot of storms moving to and fro, especially the system over the weekend. That's going to be very interesting. All right, switching over to temperature. This is daytime temperatures for the maximum high temperatures for the next 5 days through the work week. And you can see we're running anywhere from 9 to 12 degrees below normal. What about 3 days later? A little change towards slightly warmer conditions, running about 6 degrees below normal split through the state. Snowfall over the last 7 days, trace, about 3 inches top Mount Mansfield. Looks like maybe 5 inches. A couple inches in Walden, lesser amounts, 2 inches north, 2 inches also in northeast Bennington County in the southern spine of the Green Mountains. And of course, this is being added to roughly along a line of about here. So anything south of this point, getting a little bit of snow to add to during the day today. This is snow accumulation through yesterday, the 3rd of April, just 1 inch at Walden. Of course, we have about, in the mid-20s atop Mount Mansfield being reported as well. A little bit of a longer range look, which has a fair amount of skill. First of all, we can see the very cold anomalous temperatures here across eastern portions of North America. Very warm, Alaska, the west coast. This is a kind of a polar flow. It's a split in the jet stream, actually a split in the polar vortex, which is pushing very cold conditions our way. And this is 7.5 days out. Again, this is the 9th through about the 14th of April. We start to see the colder air relent, and that's the trend. We get to near neutral or even a little bit above during the period between the 14th and the 19th of April. Looks like the similar situation here, a 5-day chunk later, 16th through the 21st, and then basically the 19th through the 24th of April. Very similar. So temperatures get back to near seasonal levels as it looks right now as we end the month of April, and then temperatures actually go above normal as we get into the 24th and beyond. At the end of April, it looks like we're going to be seeing temperatures warm. This is as we head into May. Model skill is so-so here at this point, but you can see a warm-up that's taking place as we head into May, and then about 45 days out, we're looking at the period the 14th to the 19th of May into next month, above normal, and that's about as far as we're going to go here. Just an idea that, yes, we will warm up during the latter part of April, but probably below normal for the first month in a long, long time. That's it from here. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.